Hello, and welcome back for the second qualifier of the Haste Overwatch $1,000 tournament presented to you by the Overguard. Your casters today will be Jim Basco, Sir Puffer,
Hello there.
and Cool J.
Hey guys, how's it going?
A big thank you to Haste for sponsoring this tournament and a couple of others like it in the past couple of weeks and the past few months. They're doing a great job of reinvigorating the esports scene, putting out a lot of money for Tier 2, Tier 3, and some Tier 1 tournaments. We'll be putting their site for you in the Twitch chat now.
Haste is a company that has worked out their magical formula to reduce latency so that you can play at your maximum level. A lot of pros already trust Haste. I know Hardblue does, and you should too. Make sure you check them out on their site at haste.net and their Twitter at Haste Esports. Also, I want to make a special shout out to the Overguard for letting us put these tournaments on. They're a really great community of dedicated individuals, and they really love everything Overwatch. On every platform, Xbox, PS4, and PC, the Overguard is where we want to be.
All right, so you can find Cool J at Cool J Gaming. That is our Twitter plugs. Sir Puffer at Sir Puffer, and you can find Jim at Jim Basco TV. So today we started with 8 teams. We are down to a little bit less. Right now we are doing MKG versus Anime is Real. How about that? And in the other semifinal game, we have Vice is waiting on their opponent. They are still in the round 1 match. So we got some decent teams here today. Neither of these teams we've casted before, so I'm in for some surprises. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Kaiju ended up in the semifinals after beating Mudcat, and Anime is Real ended up in the semifinals by beating Phantom Juggernauts. It'll be kind of an interesting game. The first map is brought to you on Numbani, second point will be Nepal, and third game will be Watchpoint Gibraltar. So we will be heading in-game right now onto Numbani, and on the blue team we have Kaiju, MKG, and on the red side, Vice Gaming.
Not Rice.
Not Rice.
Not Vice.
Very nice, but Vice.
No, it's not Vice.
It's Anime is Real.
Oh, you're right.
Jim, did you not? Okay,
I could have sworn I updated that. Oh well.
We apologize about Jim.
Yeah, I'm a semi-professional pole dancer. Casting is not my main job.
Semi-professional.
Yeah, I'm hoping to hit the big leagues one day, you know. Go big or
Let's
go
take a
home,
look at
right?
these team comps.
Yeah, on the blue team, it's going to be a pretty standard dive comp. Tengu actually playing that Ana instead of a Zenyatta, which is pretty common. And on the red team,
Anime is Real pulling out another dive of their own. Similar team comps except for the Zen and the Ana.
yeah, it looks like the blue team is going to be holding high ground here, not taking advantage of the hallway on the right. Red team, on the other hand, is going to be pushing main as this fight starts to open up.
Yeah, we're seeing Anime is Real pushing right up mid, and they're going to jump onto the high ground. Interesting positioning from MKG, having all 6 players on this high ground up here. Not working out so far as the first kill goes out to the side of Anime is Real. Tengu going down, Sagama going to go down as well. There goes Soulcam. Kill feed is all Anime is Real here. They're getting onto the point. They're finding kills. Make it 5 now. Impish Noodle, the only one to survive the fight. And 60, already 2 ticks, and that should be a very fast cap for Anime is Real.
Wow.
Yeah, extremely fast cap coming out from the side of Anime is Real. 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock for them to push to the second point.
I don't think that MKG was expecting Anime is Real to come right for them. I thought they were going to think Anime is Real was going to go on the point. That would allow MKG to kind of jump on them, kind of come to them. But instead they took, Anime is Real took the fight right to MKG. And again, I don't think they expected that.
We're seeing It's Onyx coming out with a nice 2K there as Anime is Real takes very aggressive positioning here, holding almost near that second checkpoint, finding a lot of kills in the process. Tengu on that Ana going down very low. There comes a kill. Tentacles going down as well. It's Onyx finding yet another kill. We're seeing a self-destruct coming out from the Diva. Not really finding a lot of kills, but finding plenty of value. And Onyx playing out a very aggressive tag visor, only able to find 1 kill off it though. And MKG is just really staggering right now, trying to figure out how to get stabilized here.
Yeah, really, Animate is real, taking an extremely aggressive positioning, but they know what they're doing. They're finding the kills. They're making the most use out of it. The Nano Winston is coming out, trying to make something happen, but Trance is not going to let anything happen.
Yeah, and we're seeing yet again all the kills for the side of Anime is Real. We did finally see MKG get one, but it's Onyx coming right back with a 2K, and there's going to be that second checkpoint and almost 6 minutes to push to the end here.
I think you saw a little bit of a communication. They didn't quite know, for the side of MKG, that is, didn't know if they should kind of go on that payload. They almost had it, and you saw they didn't have much room to spare, 0.06 meters. So you kind of saw half the team kind of get in there, then the other half was like, all right, half the team is engaging, we can engage. So I think that's why that fight was over before it started, I didn't really.
Yeah, once again, Anime Real is pushing up, super aggressive. They know what they're doing. They've got the advantage in skill. They've got the advantage in team coordination, not letting MKG find any usage out of anything, really.
Yeah, pushed all the way up to the spawn door here and finding kills easily. We're going to see Dragon Blades from both sides, and Apply pulling it out though with a 4K right there, showing everybody how to be a true weeb. And that is going to be a very fast cap. 5 minutes left on the clock for Anime is Real.
Whoa.
That may have... Time remaining goes up. Yeah, that may have been the fastest take of Numbani that we've seen in this tournament series. Actually, it probably was, because I don't think we've seen that much Numbani. But Anime is Real, showing that they are the better team, decidedly. But looks like MKG might still have a shot. What were you saying, Puffer?
Anime is Real, just taking the fight to MKG every time. You know, clogging up the spawn doors, clogging up the choke points that aren't even choke points yet. That's not something you expect on Numbani. Numbani, a very strange map. You know, it's the only hybrid map where the defenders don't get a spawn after the first leg is completed. But still, just not letting MKG just set up at all, do anything. So it's really going to be difficult for them, I think.
Yeah, really interesting somewhat to watch the positioning of MKG, honestly. Not too sure what they were thinking. Like you said, I think they were expecting for Anime is Real to come out of the hallway on the opposite high ground, and they weren't expecting them to go main and just hop on them like that. And as you can see, like, I don't know, from the way they executed their defense, I don't know if they know what they didn't know. And yeah, I couldn't tell you what they were thinking. They couldn't tell you what they were thinking. It was just a pretty sloppy mess overall.
We'll have to see if they can correct those mistakes. We have the Torb coming out to the side of Anime is Real. You know, Torb is not exactly the worst, the most worst pick for this first opponent, Numbani. I have seen it sometimes, even though, like Jim said, not a lot of Numbani we've seen in this series.
Yep.
But we'll have to see if that it'll work.
I agree with the pick, though. Torb's one of my favorite characters to play on this map, just because a lot of defensive positioning. Reply is going to open up the fight with the slide onto Tentacles.
Karkar going to go down on that Torb, but Apply finding a 2K early on there. Saigama and Tengu both going down, and there goes Derp going down. Impish going to lose that mech, going down very quickly. Apply not having any staggering. I don't think so. And that's going to be a very clean first fight win for Anime is Real defense.
Yeah, kind of a problem when your main, like your frontline defense, the frontline offense, I should say, rather, your Winston, the man who's supposed to be causing the most disruption, kind of a problem when he goes down first in a fight.
We'll have to see if Impish and Tentacles, the side of MKG, will kind of pounce on that turret, or just kind of ignore it. Because they are those guys to try and get that turret. Diva with her defensive matrix and Winston with bubble.
We're seeing this fight coming in now, and lots of damage for the side of Anime is Real. We do see yet again the first kill coming out for MKG, but after that, it's all Anime is Real in the kill feed. Killa jumping up onto the high ground. Fried Wiener is going to lose his Diva mech, but I think he's just going to go ahead and reset here, and Anime is Real winning yet another fight. 2.5 minutes left to cap the first point here.
Yeah, not looking too good for MKG. On the side of Anime is Real, they're going to be having 5 ults for this next fight versus the Soldier Attack Visor on the side of MKG. That itself could tell you the outcome of the next fight, but hey, you never know, right?
And here comes a attack visor from I Was Dirt, but I don't think so. Apply coming out with a Nano Blade, finding 2 already, make it 3 on the tentacles right there. Karkar's turret is going to find a kill on Tengu, and that was a fantastically executed fight from Anime is Real.
Yeah, maybe they. I think MKG did the right thing by popping that attack visor early, trying to kind of bluff that they have more ults, behind them, But obviously they didn't, just trying to do that bluff. So that pulled out maybe a little bit more ults than Anime is Real could have had to do. Like, they pulled out 4 to the 1 of MKG, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that works out for Anime is Real. I think they'll still be able to pull it off. What do you guys think?
No, yep, I agree. I was Zerp already under a lot of pressure from Apply on this Genji. He's really not letting him do too much
out
anything.
There.
Yep.
And fantastic job from Anime is Real to take advantage. But MKG coming back with a real fight. Saigama finding a 2K on the Dragon Blade. They did take down Karkar's turret, but Saigama going to go down there. Self-destruct going to zone much of MKG away from the point, and they are very split up here, but they're finding kills again. Karkar and Apply both going down. MKG finding lots of kills, might be able to find a cap here.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Puffer, they did blow a lot of ults on that previous push. Onyx trying to get some usage out of this attack visor, but it doesn't look like he's going to find too much. Actually picks up 3 after demeching that Diva, trying to get Saigama down, and it looks like Anime is Real might be able to take back this point.
Yeah, it's Onyx with a fantastic play on that attack visor, as we mentioned, breaking that Diva mech. Killa going to go down late to Saigama, but with 15 seconds left, MKG is in a pretty tough position here.
Yeah, you saw Karkar on that Torb. Like, they dove the turret, but Karkar was in a perfect spot. Just rebuilt it before they even have a chance to destroy it, and it gave them even more time to defend right there.
And they are going to get on the point to trigger overtime, but Apply starting off with a very quick 2K on the Dragon Blade, putting in a lot of damage into that monkey as well. Tentacles going down, Ibish Noodle and Tengu both going down to kill his Primal Rage, and that is going to be it. Very close to a team kill. And first map, Numbani going to Anime is Real.
Yep.
Wow.
Pretty much what I expected, honestly. Although, I must admit, I was kind of impressed when MKG started to take the point. But then Onyx showed back up with his visor and was like, no, come on guys, what are you doing? Can't take this point from us. And he laid down the law.
Yeah, like I said, MKG, I do appreciate, even when a team's getting blown out like that, trying with some creativity and some ingenuity. Maybe they didn't even do it on purpose, but this is how it looked like. Popping that visor early, trying to bluff that they had more than they did, and bringing out 4 ults that led up to that one team fight where MKG started to take the point. But like you said, it's Onyx. Hey, getting it done.
Yeah, really getting it done there. Just superior positioning, superior gameplay, superior coordination. That was all the name of the game, and it looks like the second map of this best of 3 is going to be Nepal. So we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more work coming up from Apply on that Genji, and maybe Karkar will play Torbjorn in the Koth map. Who knows? I don't think so, but it's always a possibility. As we head over to Nepal, what were your favorites, Cool J, to win this next one?
I don't know. It's really hard for me to bet against Anime is Real after that performance on Nimbani there.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for it. Do not blame you for thinking that way. What about you, Puffer?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be with Cool J on this one. I'm feeling Anime is Real can get it done.
Yeah, and maybe they will. Maybe Anime is real.
I hope. No, well. Let's get some R's from the teams.
I hope. Sir Puffer, 2017. But yes, let's get some R's from the team, and we will be heading into Nepal. Dive, as we've been seeing throughout this tournament series and many tournaments, and pretty much everything we've casted, Dive is the predominant team comp to be coming out. For good reason, really. Lots of damage, lots of mobility, things you can't be giving up. People try to counter it with Death Ball, but doesn't always end up working. We'll see what they pull out on this King of the Hill as we do go in-game to Nepal. What are your thoughts on the comp so far, Mr. Puffer?
So we switched, right? So blue is now
Yep.
MKG.
Blue
MKG
is
giving
anime
us...
is real.
I'm going to talk about Anime is Real real quick, bringing us exactly what we saw. Well, no, not exactly what we saw. Similar... Wait, no, sorry. No, Anime is Real is on the left now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is blue.
Yep.
Yes, sorry. So MKG, bringing us kind of what we saw before. Impish and Tactical on the tanks. Tengu and Seoul on the support.
Seoul.
So, like the capital of South Korea.
Yes.
Sorry. So we'll be seeing, this is obviously what they're comfortable with. It's glad to see, even after a blowout like that, they're still sticking with that comp.
Yeah, Anime is real. Gonna be running that 2-2-2 dive as well. Onyx back on that soldier, and it looks like the first fight's gonna be this contest for high ground on the right side of the map.
Damn it.
Yeah, we're seeing MKG actually taking a bit of an advantage here, but losing that Winston shield, that's the opportunity that Anime was looking for. They're pushing through, lots of damage coming out. Impishudo gonna get popped out of the mech, and there he goes down. But more and Apply both losing their lives in the process. Anime is real in a 5v4 here. Sorry, 4v5. Can they bring it back? MKG has full control of the point. Tango with a nice kill on Tequila there, and that is going to be the first cap going to MKG here on Nepal.
Yeah, surprisingly, I thought Anime is Real would have that fight after that Winston bubble went down super early in that engagement, but looks not to be the case. Puffer, what do you think? How do you think it's gonna go? 2 kills going to the side of Anime is Real. Third one coming out.
Yeah, Anime is real, finding kills here. Being a Transcendence coming out, Killa with a nice kill onto Impish, and that's going to be a quick turnaround. Only 21% on the point for MKG.
Yeah, we're talking about Anime is Real likes to take the fight to them. That's obviously what we saw on the attack side of Nubani. So that first engagement was kind of just a stalemate, you know, both teams kind of on each other's side of the map. So I think they were a little bit out of their element, but now that MKG was on the point, had a position, that was what Anime is Real likes to do. Come in and invade, and they did it so quickly and perfectly. Almost perfectly.
And we see a Pulse Bomb coming down from MKG, gonna pop Wiener out of his mech. Tengu going down just before that though, and Apply pulling out the Dragon Blade. He's done great things with these lately, but only finding 1 kill before getting taken down by Saigama. He is the superior weed this time. It's Onyx able to find a kill on Tentacles. He's going to back out there. Impish Noodle gonna get popped out of the mech. And MKG is starting to push out there, smelling blood in the water. Here comes a Dragon Blade. Kargar going down. Saigama looking for more. Lucio caught out, able to find both healers with that Pulse Bomb. Sorry, with that Dragon Blade. But it's Onyx returns with a Attack Visor, able to find 3 kills right there. Impressive turnaround from Anime is Real when it looked like they were about to lose the point.
Yeah, Saigama doing a great job there. He was really doing a lot of work to the back line. Like you said, taking out both of the healers. Didn't look too hopeful for Anime is Real, but they're able to come back. Onyx once again proving that he is the Soldier 76. He is a force to be reckoned with on this map and on every map.
Yeah, we're going to see a sound barrier coming out and lots of early kills. Tentacles and Fried Wiener both finding 2 kills early on in the fight. Anime is Real though, as the defenders, they will enjoy trading, but they need to get onto the point. Almost turns here. 94% built up for Anime is Real, but MKG is very, very close to turning it back.
Yeah.
I mean, literally just a split second off the point and they will have it. And there it goes. They're going to start building up. And I think Anime is Real is going to try and reset, but they're using a Transcendence. That's really interesting that they're going to use a support ult in a fight like this when they've just lost the point at 99. And here comes the Dragon Blade. They're going to try and fight this right now. If this Noodle going to go down, Tentacles going down. This could have been the right decision here. Saigama going to die on his way in towards the point. And they are very close to getting the cap here. The kill feed is all blue. Anime is Real in full control. And that should be round 1 of Nepal going to Anime is Real.
Yeah, Anime is Real doing a good job, I think, with that trans, actually. That Killa on that Winston was ulting the Zenyatta in the backline. And right before they popped the trans of their own, they actually were able to get that pick off onto the enemy Zenyatta. So realizing they're 1 support down, they realize, hey, we can take this fight. They're 1 support down. It's a lot of their heals, a lot of their damage gone with that Discord being removed, essentially. pretty good call. It seems like it worked out for Anime is Real. Would you have expected it, Puffer?
No, but once I kind of saw what they were going for, they were trying to stall that point. Well, not stall the point out, but stall the area out. If you know what I mean, trying to get, because none of their teammates had just been staggered. It wasn't like a 3 or 4 Anime's Real people died at the same time. So they're all almost at that point. They just need a little bit more time and just that one support to stay alive, and they would have made it. So I think Zenyatta transcending right there. Didn't kind of looked ugly, but on paper, or you know, in the bigger picture, it looked better.
Yeah, interestingly enough, we're gonna be seeing a pharmacy coming out from the side of Anime is Real. Same comp on the other side from MKG.
And we're going to see Tengu going down early to that pharmacy that we mentioned. Ibishinulu going to get popped out of the mech. Soul Kim on the Lucio going to go down. Saigama going down as well, and MKG not able to find any kills in this first fight here. It's all Anime is Real in the kill feed. They're pushing out heavily, pushing Ibisderp all the way to the spawn door here. Going to back out, going to get that first cap. Actually, still have not capped. That's a bit of a miscommunication on their side. And Killa pushing out a bit too far. He's going to go down. That could give MKG an opening here if they push quickly.
Yeah, Apply, however, does have his barrage, and he's just trying to get the positioning right now. He's taking a couple of pot shots from Iowa's Derp on that Soldier 76, but he looks like he's...
And there comes the barrage. Able to find 3 kills there. Actually 4. And just like that, the sneaky positioning from MKG and the mistake by Killa is completely negated by a fantastic play by Apply.
Good job by Apply. He stopped shooting his missiles when he was a little bit in front of the spawn. You know, just kind of flew around back towards the back, really being very sneaky. I don't think anyone saw it coming.
Yeah. Looks
Rockets,
like,
whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, looks like MKG will be trying to take the high ground. Killa engaging with that Winston jump.
And yeah, jumping in here, but Killa actually going down early there for the side of Anime is Real. MKG looking for some more frags. Looks like they were able to pop Wiener out of the mech and get a kill there as well. Here comes Attack Visor. I was Derp with a 3K. Makanga with a 4-man res. Bringing it right back. I was Derp going to find a quick kill right after the res. And we're going to see Sound Barrier Transcendence for both sides. I was Derp going down to It's Onyx, but Saigama pulling out the Dragon Blade, able to find 3 on the Dragon Blade. Onyx fighting 2 before he goes down. So MKG has a great man advantage here, but they don't have the DPS they need to burst down this Winston on the point here. They need to take him down. The meter is still ticking up. Already 90% for Anime is Real. Killa finally dying, but he stalled for so long that his team was able to get back. All the kills are still going the way of MKG, but they've already stalled all the way to 99%. We are in overtime here, and MKG finally able to get the cap, but they have a long road to go if they want to win this round.
Great stalling mechanics from the side of Anime is Real. 20% of that point was stalling, where it had MKG was like this close to getting it, like a sliver of the point. Really, like you even saw like Killa, like he took that Diva bomb right on the point just so he can get some extra point cap in there. Great stuff. Never seen a team that stagnant.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Big barrage coming out.
And we're going to see, yeah, we're seeing a barrage coming in, but actually able to find 1 kill, but I don't know if it was totally worth it. I guess they got what they were looking for. They have a great man advantage in this fight, and Anime is Real is just trying to finish off a Primal Raging Monkey so that they can get that 1 cap they need to win this point here. But some fantastic coordination on the staggering here. But not quite enough for MKG. It looks like the cap's going to come out. Onyx going to pop the Attack Visor. Just all over the place. But the important thing is the kill feed is all blue. Anime is Real, able to take round 2 here on Nepal.
Yeah, Anime is Real really having a good, strong showing against MKG. Currently, it is 1-0 in this series to the side of Anime is Real. If you weren't here earlier for that part of the stream, they took it from MKG on Numbani, a hybrid map, and this is King of the Hill. Third map will be played on Watchpoint Gibraltar, which is a pure payload map.
If we get there.
That is true. That's only if MKG are able to reverse sweep Anime is Real. Not too sure that'll happen. Puffer, where would you place your bets?
It's not looking good for MKG. Once again, MKG bringing out the 2-2-2 dive that they have been struggling with, but they want to stick with it.
Yeah.
And you gotta stick to your guns. So they do have their pride, I think.
Man. Gotta trust your gut, right? And their gut is telling them 2-2-2. On the other side, on the side of Anime is Real, we're actually gonna be seeing a double hit scan coming out. Fried Wiener on that McCree.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of, well, I've seen a lot of McCree play on this section here, but I'm a lot more interested to see why they're running this hybrid comp with the Ryan Winston and then double hit scan. And so far, it's not really working. MKG finding a lot of early kills. Fried Wiener is coming back, though, going to pop Impish Noodle out of his mech, find the kill there, finding a headshot on the Soul Cam. Tengu gonna die, and Fried Wiener finding yet another, finishing off 3 there to get that initial cap, and we see why McCree is so strong in these situations.
Yeah, McCree seeing a lot of play on this point specifically. This all 4 walls are pretty much open, and it gives McCree a lot of room to hide behind the walls and also make a lot of use out of his flashbangs on this point, which is why I think he's so viable. High ground is also a contributing factor to that, but looks like Killa on that Reinhardt positioning himself on the outside of the map. High noon, Deadeye coming out, trying to get some picks, trying to create some space. Gets eaten by the DM, nothing comes of it other than some space created, but going into the second fight now, Fried Wiener opens with the pick onto Tentacles.
Yeah, we're seeing kills coming out here, applying Killa, each finally finding kills there. It's Onyx pulling out a tag visor there. Only finding 1 kill with it, but I guess that's the value they wanted, and they're going to pop Impish Noodle out of the mech and they're going to stagger him. And 50% on the control meter now for Anime is Real, and they are just in full control.
You're seeing a lot of Killa not really being that offensive Ryan, being that more of that shielding defensive Ryan kind of guy. Doesn't even have a hammer yet. I mean, a hammer down yet. Trying to be like that mobile barrier for his hit scan, it's Onyx and McCree. And I think it's working because both Fried Wiener and its Onyx are doing absolutely amazing with their hit scan.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh boy. Karkar with a cheeky bump.
And we're seeing attack visor coming out from the side of MKG, but not really able to find any kills here. Iwzerb actually end up killing himself at the end of that fight there. Moore going to die as he gets a kill on an Impish Noodle. 90% on the point here for Anime is Real. We're going to see a sound barrier coming up for MKG and a Dragon Blade. Saigama finding a kill with that Dragon Blade, but just 1, and they needed a bit more value out of that. He's getting bounced all over the map by Apply on that Winston. Karkar going down yet again. Apply going down. So Anime is Real at 99%, but MKG finding a lot of kills here. They might be able to get a take.
Yeah, Fried Wiener trying to create as much space as he can with that Deadeye, not finding any picks, however stalling out the point for a couple more percentage points. They have hit 99%, and the point will flip to the side of MKG as Fried Wiener gets picked off by Reborn Tengu to seal that fight. It looks like a regroup and a re-engage from Anime is Real. What do you think went wrong, Puff?
What do you think went wrong? Well, that's the second time that Anime is Real has lost it at 99. I just think when a team is getting blown out, 0 to 99, the ults come in very strategically at the end of that 99. That's why MKG was able to kind of ult up them a little bit. Saw a little bit of everything come out for them on that team fight. That's why they're able to flip it. So I expect Anime is Real on the next engagement, possibly to take it back. They're going to have a couple ults coming up.
Maybe. They did, however, just make it a lot harder for themselves, blowing that nano onto Winston, and he wasn't really able to find much out of it. 6v6 still on this point, and they're trying to push the bottom left.
Oh, yes. Up here on the high ground. I haven't seen a lot of fights go over here. Mostly been in the open area.
Yeah, and it looks like Killa Underground is going to be able to get that shatter off. Sound barrier coming out. Diva ult going off. Not able to find much. Apply doing massive amounts of work on this Angry Monkey, showing that he does have a versatile map pool, and the map point's about to flip too. It looks like MKG almost forgot about it for a second. Point at about 80% right now. Will Anime Israel capture it? And it looks like I have the answer to my question with Fried Wiener popping off, getting 3 kills to seal the deal, it looks like. Genji getting extremely low. Saigama getting picked off by the explosion by more. Tengu stalling with the trance, gets pinned. But you know, trance does make you invisible. Invincible.
Invincible.
Oh yeah.
There you have it.
Stalling for as long as they possibly can. Soul Kim getting picked off by Pride Wiener and the Tracer not able to make it to the site. Anime is Real taking the second map and taking the game. Moving on to the finals. Anime is Real will be your champion. Well, not your champions, but the victors of this match. Applied getting, Killa getting the play of the game here.
Yeah, both of these teams will be joining us for the shot at $1,000. That is always very nice to see them come back. But like you said, yes, Anime is Real will move on to the finals. This is obviously for seed positions of our qualifier tonight.
Yeah, pretty good. So, next match that we will be casting will be Prestige Worldwide versus Vice. Prestige Worldwide actually a pretty good team in my opinion, well, objectively as well, because they did beat Evil Geniuses in the Athena Cup Open League last Sunday actually. Beat them 3-1. EG then came back, however, to beat Prestige Worldwide 3-0 and 3-0 in the grand finals of that double elimination tournament. Vice as well, we've seen them in this tournament series specifically a couple times before, and they've had pretty good showings every time. I think they even made it to the finals, did they not, Sir Puffer?
You're talking about Prestige? Sorry, I was telling the teams that they're welcome to come back. Talking about Prestige, right?
No, Vice, I think they made the finals last time, did they not?
For the grand finals, they made it to the semifinals.
Ah.
They fell to straight out of CompQ, who lost to EG in last series finals.
Yeah, EG.
So they were in the semis, yes.
Yeah, doing a pretty good job there. We're going to be setting up the next match. We will be back in about 5 minutes. Going to take a quick water break, a quick bio break. In the meantime, however, I would like to give a big thanks, a big shout out to Haste. Once again, I will be playing their ad shortly for you all to be entertained and mesmerized by. And yeah, stick around. We're having a blast casting these matches, and I'm sure you guys are having a blast watching it. If you aren't, don't say anything, but I know you are. I love you. Okay, we'll be back in 5 minutes. See you guys soon.
No light in the distance. We were shadows holding on. Holding on. All the things I resisted, now far from gone. Far from gone. Use your heart as a fortress to the king.
your connection to a game server uses the internet's basic default routing. Chances are that connection doesn't follow the best possible path. And if the connection encounters any kind of congestion, your performance in the game takes a big hit. Literally, in esports, if you lag, you lose. But when you use Haste, your game traffic is handled end-to-end on our dedicated fast lane. Haste is proprietary network software running on our customized infrastructure. That means we will always know the best routes between you and the game server. And Haste connections are dynamic, which means they switch routes instantly to avoid trouble, without any disruption to your gameplay. Haste gives you a competitive performance edge in the game and a defensive shield against problems on the internet every time you play. Sign up for our public alpha by visiting haste.net. Today, your connection to a game server uses the internet's basic default routing. Chances are that connection doesn't follow the best possible path. And if the connection encounters any kind of congestion, your performance in the game takes a big hit. Literally, in esports, if you lag, you lose. But when you use Haste, your game traffic is handled end-to-end on our dedicated fast lane. Haste is proprietary network software running on our customized infrastructure. That means we will always know the best routes between you and the game server. And Haste connections are dynamic, which means they switch routes instantly to avoid trouble, without any disruption to your gameplay. Haste gives you a competitive performance edge in the game and a defensive shield against problems on the internet every time you play. Sign up for our public alpha by visiting haste.net.
Hello and welcome back. This is the second semifinal of the Haste $1,000 Overwatch tournament. Presented to you today by Chimbasco, my boy, Sir Puffer.
Yeah, I'm your boy.
Yes.
Right here.
And my other boy, Cool J.
Hey guys.
Yeah, so we've had a couple really good games today. We just watched... What did we just watch? We watched
Anime is Real versus
Yes.
MKG.
Anime is Real versus MKG, and we watched Anime is Real completely destroy them. I feel bad for them, but hey, it's a learning experience, right? So for this next match, it will be Prestige Worldwide against Vice Esports, or just Vice, if you will, playing on Numbani, Nepal, and Watchpoint Gibraltar once again. I think both teams are ready to go in-game, so the first map will be played on Numbani. Do you guys have any favorites?
Once again, Vice has been here before. They were in the grand finals. Sorry. Forgot. Sorry, I'm used to Cool J handling a lot of me. Vice has been here before, but Prestige has certainly has been around to the tournament scene as well. So I honestly, this is probably the game I look forward to most today, for sure. So we'll have to see. I think we're going to all three maps though.
Yeah, you think so? That's a bold prediction coming out from Sir Puffer.
I didn't. Okay. So in three maps, I'll say Vice takes it 2-1.
Oh, surprising. What about you, Cool J? Who do you think will take it? Vice or Prestige Worldwide?
I don't know. I don't. Twitch chat is always very, very, very confident in Shareshoy's abilities. I'm thinking best of 5. Wait, Cool J, talk. Okay, I'm saying this is gonna go to 3 maps.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm thinking I'm not thinking it's gonna be Vice. I'm thinking Prestige is gonna take it 2-1.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna have to give you guys a dissenting opinion and say that I believe that Prestige Worldwide will take this 2-0. I actually watched them play against EG and they won. They beat them 3-1. I'm not gonna mention the fact that they got wiped by EG afterwards because they lost 3-0 and then 3-0 to them, but I'm gonna stick with my guns on this one. See what it's up, and we're going to go in-game. So this is Numbani, and on the side of Prestige Worldwide, playing defense on the blue team, it's going to be a pretty standard dive, double DPS, double tank, double healers, no Ana. It's going to be Zergling on that Zenyatta, who we've seen do a lot of work. And on the side of Vice, going to be seeing a Pharmacy alongside a Tracer with Shearshoy on the Monkey, Rage on Diva, and Insomniac on Lucio.
And we're seeing this first fight getting going, and both teams are very heavily spread out now. Trying to do some poke damage, but really not a lot of poke damage coming in. And first dive comes in, and Shearshoy going down very quickly there. Toilet Man finding the final kill, finding the final blow on the Insomniac as well, going to go down. But we have a 5v4. Vice is down, but they are equalizing it pretty quickly, and they're going to lose yet another member here. This defense from Prestige Worldwide is playing really well. They're going to find yet another kill on the scratch. And that should be a first fight win here. They're going to try and clean everybody else up if they can. Hobbs in the backline able to go down there. And that's going to be a pretty clean first fight win for Prestige Worldwide.
Yep. Pretty good. Prestige Worldwide. Red Start doing a great job taking out the enemy Tracer without a health pack there. That was pretty impressive. Not sure if everyone saw that, but pretty good. Taking out Scratch in the air as well. Pretty strong hold. They're playing inside, playing away from open spaces, not letting Scratch get as much use out of the Pharah as he can, and it looks like a dive onto the top side of the map here.
And we're going to see Vice going straight towards the point here, but kills not really. The kills getting traded out here. We are going to see Scratch pulling out that barrage, but actually not going to find anything. Just going to get it deflected right back into his face. Prestige Worldwide with yet another strong hold here. They still have to finish it out though, as right now we have a bit of a 3v3 brawl here, and Toilet Man pulling out the Dragon Blade. There goes 2 kills right there. Diva Bomb able to zone out the point, and that should be a nice stable reset for Prestige here.
Beautiful bubble by Progi on the Winston. Dropped that bubble, and as he was just like moving around, it happened to be in the right spot at the right time, contained that Diva Bomb quite perfectly. That was pretty interesting.
We see Red Start trying to pull out a Pulse Bomb there, got eaten by the Defense Matrix, and we're going to see Vice jumping in yet again, but Hobbs going down very early to Red Start. We'll see if Vice can bring it back after losing Hobbs early. Surprising going down as well. There goes Scratch, and Prestige showing great poise in this defensive run here.
Yep, Prestige doing a good job, even though Vice do take 57%, they're able to knock them back off the point, and they're pushing pretty far. Toiletman picking up that kill onto Shearshoy with the help of Red Star on Tracer, and for this next fight, it's looking very heavily in favor of Prestige Worldwide. Although Toiletman and Red Star don't have their ults yet, both their characters will be building them before this fight even starts, and that means 5 ults for the side of Prestige Worldwide versus 3 basically on the side of Vice.
Anyone else seeing Progi on the Primal Rage right there?
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a mistake.
Maybe that's a misclick, yeah.
Unfortunate. We'll see if they can make a good play without it. We're going to see a sound barrier coming out early here from the side of Vice, hoping to keep everybody alive during the engage, but it's not going to work. Surprising going down. Toiletman with a nice slice and dice, finding another kill on the Scratch, pulling out that Dragon Blade. 2 more kills coming out from this Prestige defense, and 15 seconds left. That should be a nice full hold from Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah, Prestige Worldwide making sure to stagger this Diva as hard as they can. Red Start finding Hobbs on the right side of the map here down this staircase. Not going to let him escape. Toiletman coming to clean it up. And not 1 point for Vice. 57% on the table. Will Prestige Worldwide be able to return with 57.1?
And Umbani's such a very not quite a very no real choke point leading up to that first point right there. You know, that roadway is pretty wide, whatnot. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's very easy to get spread out, and I think Vice fell into that pitfall one too many times. It really getting spread out sometimes. It just looks like that their tanks and their supports maybe weren't quite on the same page with their their DPS. It just looked a little bit like like I'm saying, a little bit weird.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree, but I also think that Prestige Worldwide as a team are a little more coordinated. We saw Red Start and Toiletman coordinating their pushes a lot of the time. Progi was not far behind with them. They moved very cohesively, and they were able to get staggers off. They were able to get picks. Lots of communication coming out, like when Red Start found Hobbs on that Tracer on the right side, down that staircase. Toiletman was there almost instantly to come help him out. Lots of good communication. It looks like, I honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you because I'm not in their Discord, but yeah, that's what I'm assuming. What about you, Cool J? Do you think Prestige Worldwide will be able to take 57.1% on this first point of Numbani?
Man, I don't know. I was really surprised by how well Prestige defended, especially against Vice, which is, we've mentioned, we've seen them before, and we've really never seen them have a bad outing, at least not in this tournament. So I'm just really kind of shell-shocked. I don't really know what to think. I think Prestige is going to be able to get that 57%.
Yeah, and on the side of Prestige Worldwide, to open up this point, Zergling's going to be making the swap over to Mercy. Toiletman from Genji to Pharah, already at 17% on that ult, opening big. Scratch, and on the side of Vice, going to be running a normal 2-2-2 dive comp for defense.
And we're seeing Prestige pushing in for their first push here, and getting onto the point, getting the nice dive in, and they're going to find the first kill on the Scratch, but coming right back, Progi going down. But Vice wasn't paying attention. The first tick's already been taken. That makes it that much easier to find that percentage when they need it later. Toiletman with a nice 2K. Shearshoy and Ryzen going down. Insomniac as well. Toiletman in the air on this Pharah. Totally unstoppable. They need to take down Zergling on that Mercy, but they can't find the kill. Finding yet another one onto Rage. Only one left alive on this defense here. It's Scratch on the Genji, and that's going to be a very fast cap. Prestige winning Numbani.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of, very wide map, a lot of high ground, a lot of positions behind the point. So it's very easy to kind of forget about that point. So I think it's kind of what Vice did, like Cool J was saying. They already got like a third of the point locked down in about like 30 seconds. So Nubani can be a very pitfall-like map, and I think Vice did not understand that as much as Prestige did.
Yeah, Hobbs on that Tracer, honestly, not even having the presence that Red Start did. As we saw, Red Start, you would dash around on the higher parts of the map, harassing the enemy Pharah as long as he could. And, I don't know, Hobbs just didn't seem to have the presence that Red Start did, and it showed, Toilet Man's just been reigning free, just raining hell from above.
Epic.
And
Gotta do it.
yeah, if they don't have an answer for that, that could be a very big problem for them. But the second map we will be going into will be Nepal. King of the Hill map, one of my favorites. We did see Prestige Worldwide in another series, doing very well on Nepal. Vice has also had some extremely strong showings on Nepal, so not sure where this one will go, but my bets are still on Prestige Worldwide to take it 2-0. You guys still sticking with your 2-1 predictions?
I might need to join the likes of Cool J predicting Prestige with the win, but you know what? I'll stick with Vice. I have a feeling they could at least win Nepal.
What about you, Cool J? You didn't sound too optimistic there.
I don't know. I really don't like betting against Shershoy, and I have seen some strong stuff from Vice on King of the Hill. But I don't know. Prestige Worldwide really looked really dominant on Nimani.
Well,
yeah, that's
yeah, that's the thing. Well, we are seeing a different map. King of the Hill will lend itself to a pretty different play style, although with the prominence of dive, how different can it really be? But we will be going straight on to the second map. We are in game as we speak. Toilet Man looks like we'll be sticking to that Pharah. Zergling onto Zenyatta, and not sure if we'll be sticking to that Bastion, but
yeah, I want to see the Bastion. Yeah,
I do want to see the Bastion.
Protect the President is one of my favorite comps, mostly because we don't see it that often. And I see Pruggy on the Rhine, so we might have some Protect the President type stuff. That's obviously where the Bastion sets up on the shield. We'll have to see if they pull that out, but for the side of Vice, excuse me, we're going to be seeing the dive, like basically how we saw last match, am I right?
Yep, basically the same dive. Surprising, not going to be playing Zenyatta, instead opting for that Ana pick. Super strong, lots of utility brought to the team by having Ana, and it looks like both teams will be contesting this high ground on the left side to begin the match. Scratch trying to make up a lot of distance and playing extremely offensive from the side of Vice.
They actually did come out of spawn with the Bastion.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Prestige Worldwide is maybe doing some BM here. Red Start able to find the first kill on the Hobbs, but yeah, getting anti-healed there. A nice nade coming out, and he is very low. He's out of healing fuel. But Scratch going down to Zergling. What do you call it, Sir Pump?
Healing
and the Bastion was smart, but it was just an attention seeker. Like he went around the map, and it seemed like Vice couldn't look at anything else, and he didn't really do much, but it gave Prestige the space they needed.
100% agree. I was about to bring that up. He was literally just walking around trying to heal himself. Barely surviving, by the way. It almost didn't work. But you saw Scratch, you saw Spryzen, you saw Rage, all going after, on the Bastion. And really drew them away from the point. Always a frustrating thing to have that happen.
Be quick about it.
And we are seeing the first kill coming out on the side of Vice, but lots of control being built up. The first kill coming out on the side of Prestige, but lots of control being built up for Vice on the point. Scratch able to find a kill on the Zergling, but he's going to go down. Rage is going to reset himself, and that's going to be yet another fight win for Prestige, already at 50% on the control meter.
Yeah, Cool Joe was just going to add one more thing. He didn't even kill anyone. He was just self-healing himself. And that gets a lot of ult percentage, too. He's already at 84.
A great sleep dart on a red start means an early kill for Vice, and they're going to be pushing out aggressively onto the point here. Yeah, going to be trying to set up here. Here comes a Transcendence, but the anti-heal comes out, and yeah, going to go down to scratch his Nano Blade, but he's not going to find anything else. He was focusing so much on the Bastion. Zergling going to find a kill onto him. Vice is on the point here. Zergling with a nice 2K, proving the supports can frag out once again. Red start with the Tac Visor. Not sure that was entirely necessary, but he is going to be able to clean up the point very effectively here. 87% for Prestige Worldwide, and Vice, not a lot of ults available.
Prestige Worldwide looking for some utility out of this Bastion. I had my mic muted for a second there. That was awkward. Not able to find much out of it. Yeah, trying to set up on the high ground sound barriers on both sides, but doesn't look too good.
Looked like actually fat fingered his ult before that fight started. And we're seeing kills from both sides, and Hobbs built a lot of ult charge in that fight. I think it was only around 20% when this fight started, but he pulls out the Tag Visor, able to pull out a lot of damage. Zergling in the backline going down. Lucio in that left room very low. Progi very low on the Rhine as well. Hobbs almost getting booped off, trying to fight the Boostio, and he's having a bit of trouble there, finally able to finish him off, but Prestige Worldwide is able to get reinforcements. Yeah, has switched off the Bastion, and 99%, but Vice is starting to bring the cat back.
Yeah, Scratch and Shearshoy finding Red Start to get that kill onto him, and it looks like Vice do take it back at 99%, surprisingly enough.
And Vice is in a very good position as far as ults are concerned. We got two coming up, Scratch and Shearshoy almost. Bryzen's close, Hobbs is getting there. And for the side of Prestige, all we got is Red Star and Zergling, with Toilet Man coming up somewhat close. So I'm kind of surprised they have that much ult charge after a pretty bloody battle. I wasn't really paying attention to the ult meters. Able to accolade their resources quite well.
Yeah.
And we're seeing a nice anti-nade coming out. Scratch going to pull out the Dragon Blade. Transcendence comes out, but the anti-nade allows him to find a kill on the Red Start, but he can't find anything else. And Vice trying to find some more kills so that they can keep holding on. 43% on the control meter, but Shearshoy going down. Scratch finding a nice dash kill onto Progi, finding a reset onto Zergling, going for the Diva now, playing fantastically well on this Genji. Spryzen finding a kill onto Toilet Man with the nade, but Rage getting popped out of the mech, and that's the green light for Red Star to get Attack Visor off. That's 2 kills right there. And that could be the opening Prestige is looking for, but here comes a Nano on the Scratch, a sound barrier as well. He's going to be very healthy, looking for the kills right now. Unable to find a beginning, a lot of ult charge onto that Dragon Blade. 70% on the control meter for Vice here. Spryzen getting heavily dived on that Ana here. Trying to stay alive with a Primal Rage Monkey chasing after him. Going to go down. Zergling, meanwhile, in the middle of the fight, finding a 2K on that Zen. And Prestige Worldwide with a heavy man advantage on the point. They just need to focus fire and finish it off. Going to find the kill onto Rage. Lucio still on the point, jumping around, but there comes the cap. 90% for Vice. Prestige Worldwide about to take this. Scratch going to jump on and trigger overtime. Here comes Shearshoy to keep it going.
Yeah, Shearshoy not quite getting it done. That'll do it.
That'll be round 1 going to Prestige.
That
Yeah,
was a long first round.
yeah, honestly.
Which is so. Go ahead, Jay. I apologize.
No, it's all good. I just really wasn't expecting Vice to be able to take it all the way to 90. That was kind of surprising, but hey, I'm all down for some good competition.
Yeah, Vice showing that they're not going to lay down, after a poor showing on Dumbani. They're still trying to prove that they can hang with Prestige, and I think they can, but they just need a little bit more endurance there at the end. I think it was Prestige's game to win, though. Vice just trying to use their ult economy as best as they could, but by the time they got to that 99 right there, they just couldn't quite get out enough. Prestige had saved up enough.
Yeah, on the side of Vice now, we're going to be seeing a triple DPS comp coming out. Shearshoy, the only tank on his team, while on the side of Prestige Worldwide, a normal 2-2-2 Toilet Man back on that Genji.
I feel great.
No Bastion.
Yeah, no Bastion this time.
We're going to be seeing the teams engaging in the courtyard. Cherishoi finding a kill onto Progi, popping out of the mech. Surprising gonna go down early though. No more Discord Orb for the side of Vice. Toilet Man and Cherishoi both going down here. Prestige with the man advantage and the positional advantage, but they can't find the cap as Vice turns it around. Really heavy brawl right now, but Prestige Worldwide starting to find some frags yet again.
Oh, wow. Red Start actually picking up Rage with that pulse bomb. Looked like it just stuck itself to a wall, but able to find usage out of it. And the kill feed goes red as Prestige Worldwide wipe Vice off the point and are able to start ticking up the clock.
Oh, it's so right there, Prestige was able to really getting everyone involved in on the kills. Like, look at who's on fire. Red Star, Shu, and yeah, a tank, a DPS, and support, all on fire. So everyone really doing their job, getting as much damage out there as they could. You know, Red Star, you know, now he's kind of flanking, but before he was kind of being more of a frontline tracer. And that really goes a long way as far as taking down the health of tanks and DPS instead of the supports in the backline.
Yeah, we saw at the beginning of that fight there, Cherishoi getting the kill onto Zergling, but not able to make too much out of it. Spryzen by himself on the left side is kind of in a vulnerable position, but Shu responds with that sound barrier.
We're gonna see the tag visor coming out, but not able to find any kills. Lots of damage, but the kill feed so far this fight has been pretty uneventful. Transcendence coming out from the side of Vice and the side of Prestige. See a pulse bomb, not able to find any kills. Toilet Man going down here, but this fight is just lasting forever. Spryzen and Cherishoi dying right there. 66% on the control meter for Prestige. Diva Bomb finding a kill on the Hobbs, and there goes Rage as well, and that should be finally the end of that fight.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. 80% on the clock, on the table, on the scoreboard for Prestige Worldwide, and it'll continue to tick up unless Vice have anything to say about it. They have about one more good strong push before it reaches overtime, and it'll be coming up any second.
And normally when it's this last final fight, you know, the losing team has a lot of ult charge, but Scratch the only one who's close right here. I would like to see Vice maybe try and save up a little bit more.
And we are in overtime here. We see a Dragon Blade coming out. Cherishoi finding the kill onto Ye. Prestige trying to hold this point, but it looks like they're going to lose it yet again at 99. It seems like this is their strategy, and Vice is going to be able to turn the point here.
You know, wow, like they say, half of the game is played off the battlefield and in your mind, and Prestige Worldwide giving them a glimmer of hope before crushing their dreams. Maybe that's their thing, you know, maybe mental warfare is where Prestige Worldwide succeeds.
Yeah, well, we saw it on the first in, what was that, Sanctum? Yeah, Sanctum. So perhaps we'll see it once again right here in Shrine. But yeah, you're right. Let's see if Vice kind of concedes to that kind of, you know, frustrating feeling of it being so close.
Yep.
And we're seeing Vice holding pretty well so far. Pulse Bomb coming out. Red Start finding a kill onto Hobbs though. And Prestige Worldwide with the dive, we're seeing a sound barrier from Insomniac as he's on the point by himself on that Lucio. Cherishoi finding a kill onto Ye. Pulse Bomb from Red Start finding a whole lot of nothing. Going to use that recall. Transcendence coming out here, finding a kill onto Spryzen. Prestige about a quarter of the way to getting a cap here, but going to have to jump off. Lots of ults bouncing around the map here. Toilet Man able to find a kill with that Dragon Blade, and there comes the cap. Prestige Worldwide at 99. Overtime is triggered. Vice needs to stay on the point here. Red Star fighting a 2K, and that should be enough. That's going to be round 2 going to Prestige.
Yeah, King of the Hill maps are best of 5, so if Prestige Worldwide take the third map, they will be taking the second game in this best of 3 series in the semifinals. Pretty good showing coming out from Prestige Worldwide, employing that 99 strat, that mind game extravaganza that they
Extravaganza!
so love. Oh yeah. Go big or go home, right? That's what Prestige Worldwide will always say. Spryzen now switching over to the Mercy, trying to employ some pharmacy action from Vice. And on the side of Prestige Worldwide looks to be at normal 222. Yeah, sticking a Diva this time. No Bastion, interestingly enough. But I do love this map for some good Pharah. It's got a lot of open space. Scratch employing it already. Shooting down the choke at the top of the map, but not able to find too much work out of it with, yeah.
Red Star able to find the first kill on to Sherishoy there, and interested that we don't see both teams running the Pharah, but we see Spryzen going down. No more mercy for Scratch on that Pharah, and he's going to go down very quickly following that. Prestige Worldwide really countering the Pharmacy very well.
Yeah, Pharmacy very popular in this part of the map, the village part. We've seen it basically every time in this series. At least one team runs it. But really everyone, again, everyone for the side of Prestige, helping out, getting kills. You saw Progi, Winston not quite a counter to Pharah, technically, but you saw him going up there, getting the kill on Mercy. You saw Tracer, everyone just helping out each other. That's always what you want to see. I always emphasize that.
Yeah, Red Star, you know, he's always doing a great job of harassing that Pharah, trying to take the high ground, always dashing around. He's trying to stay in her face. Toilet Man helping out as much as he can too. Hobbs with the Pulse Bomb onto Progi, is able to get that pick, but Red Star responds with the Pulse Bomb of his own to DMAC Rage, and it looks like the fight will kind of dwindle down here before picking up soon.
Yeah, we're going to see Vice trying to get a little bit of a mini reset here. A great boop onto Zergling. Could be what Vice needs. No more Discord Orb for Prestige here. But they need to find another kill pretty quickly. Insomniac going very low, and there he goes down. They need to protect them. They need to stay together a bit better. Shiroshoy going down as well. So there comes a Dragon Blade finding Spryzen. Diva self-destruct comes out, doesn't really find anything. But Prestige Worldwide here, staying very stable, getting the better of the trades here. They're gonna stagger Rage.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say perhaps that's what Vice needed to try and do. You know, they lost one. They kind of did what Jim or Cool J was saying, like a mini reset. They backed off a little bit, healed everyone up, and then just try to take just a couple second breather, then go back in there, rather than just waiting for that one hero to come back. And you see, it didn't really work, but
we see Hobbs trying to sneak onto the point there, but going down very early. Scratch pulling out the barrage, but going down almost immediately. Does find a kill into Toilet Man, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 98% and 3 members down for the side of Vice here.
Today, your connection to a game server uses the internet's basic default routing. Chances are that connection doesn't follow the best possible path. And if the connection encounters any kind of congestion, your performance in the game takes a big hit. Literally, in esports, if you lag, you lose. But when you use Haste, your game traffic is handled end-to-end on our dedicated fast lane. Haste is proprietary network software running on our customized infrastructure. That means we will always know the best routes between you and the game server. And Haste connections are dynamic, which means they switch routes instantly to avoid trouble, without any disruption to your gameplay. Haste gives you a competitive performance edge in the game and a defensive shield against problems on the internet every time you play. Sign up for our public alpha by visiting haste.net. Today, your connection to a game server uses the internet's basic default routing.
All right, we are back. Sorry for the wait, but we have everything sorted. The map pool has been decided. OW draft was working today, and seems like for this
Wow.
best of 5, yeah, I know, surprisingly, right? For this best of 5, the map pool will be Hollywood, Lijiang Tower, Watchpoint Gibraltar, Dorado, and surprisingly enough, the 5th map, the tiebreaker, will be played on Anubis if it gets there. How do you guys feel about that?
You mean Draw Anubis?
Draw Anubis.
It's not Dronubis anymore.
I'm mad that we don't get to see Horizon Lunar Colony.
Oh,
We
man.
agreed that it would not be in the qualifiers because, excuse me,
Oh, because it couldn't have been played last week. That
it
makes
could
sense.
have been played that. We might see it in the finals though. We're still discussing that.
All right.
We are waiting on one player
Yep.
right now.
Red Start from Prestige Worldwide is taking a little long, but
Way to
no
call him
problem.
out.
Hey,
I was
man.
gonna be nice.
This is a very,
This is a Christian server, so no swearing, please.
Yeah, so this is the finals of the second qualifier of a 3-qualifier series, with the grand finals happening on July 8th, if I'm not mistaken. The third qualifier in the series will be taking place next week. However, these two teams have made it to the final this week. Anime is Real versus Prestige Worldwide. We haven't seen Anime is Real in this tournament before. However, Prestige Worldwide we have seen in other tournaments like the Athena Cup Open League, and they did fairly well there. They took second place, and they're having a pretty strong showing here. They 2-0'd Vice, which apparently was the favorite for Sir Puffer, but clearly mistaken.
Oh well.
Oh,
It's
well.
okay. Apparently, I'm second rate around here, so
Ooh.
that explains a lot.
Yeah, Sir Puffer.
It's okay,
dabbing.
Puffer. I appreciate you.
It's
It's Sir
thanks-
Puffer
thanks,
Appreciation Day, July 24th, 2017. It's June, by the way, so I don't know why I said July, but...
Well, because Sir Puffer Appreciation Day isn't today; it's in a month, Jim.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
obviously.
July 24th.
Yes.
And there's
the list
only
of thi-
one.
The list of things I like are money, cars, and more money. So any of those gifts are acceptable.
Yeah.
Okay, I will make sure to send you 2 pounds of G Fuel.
Yes, Sir Puffer is a G Fuel aficionado. If you did not know, you can check out his show on Netflix, Puffer's Table, where he documents his trials around the world, trying G Fuels.
All 17 of their flavors that
All
I've already tried.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more of a peace tea kind of guy.
Yeah. Well, big question to both you. The Miracle himself asking in chat, who are we rooting for in this matchup?
Who?
How can I not like a name like Anime is Real?
If you weren't a weeb, you wouldn't.
I'm
like
not.
it?
I'm not a weeb. I'm actually not a weeb. I honestly just liked the name. How they were able to. A team this good just has the camber and the confidence to just name their team name. Anime is Real.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Cool J?
I like going against Sir Puffer.
It's not. Don't
No.
worry. I'm used to it.
No, but actually, I really, I'm gonna say Prestige in 4.
Prestige in 4.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. I'm gonna have to say Prestige in 3.
Welcome.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Call him for
Yeah.
the sweep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man, go big or go home. That's the motto here at the Overguard. Not really, but we'll pretend like it is, and we'll pretend like July 24th is Sir Puffer Appreciation Day.
What do you mean pretend? It totally
It
is
is.
for Appreciation Day.
What do you mean it is? Apparently every day is Jim Basco Appreciation Day, so you don't get a day. You just always.
My life is just appreciated. What can I do? You know?
What day can Cool J Appreciation Day be?
Yeah, about that.
I ain't about that life. I
Yeah.
appreciate myself. That's all I need.
See, Cool J.
All right.
Yeah, he's got his own thing going, so I'm gonna let
All
him.
right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So we will be heading into Hollywood as we speak, and the teams are getting set up. Hollywood does lend itself, since it is a hybrid map, it does lend itself to some pretty ingenious team compositions. Sometimes you'll see a Tor Barissa on defense, but it looks like Red Start Oh, nope, he's on attack, and he's dancing away on that Junkrat. However, on the side of Anime is Real, we're seeing Sombra coming out from Karkar, apply on that Tracer. It's Onyx, running Soldier 76, Killa on Reinhardt, more on Anna, and Fried Wiener on Torbjorn.
They're actually running Envious's full hold comp.
Really?
Would you look
Well,
at
pretty
that?
close to it. I know
Almost,
they've had
yeah.
Mickey on Torb a couple times.
And on the side
You're
of
probably right.
on the side of Prestige Worldwide, Progi on that Winston, Toilet Man running Genji, Shu running Hanzo, gonna be swapping off after the Sonic, Red Start on Tracer, no more Junkrat from him, yeah on Diva, and Zergling on that devastating Zenyatta.
And they're going to be pushing around the back here. We'll see if they can find what they're looking for. It looks like they're going to try and focus down the turret before going into the line of sight and trying to start a fight here. And the turret has been moved, so they are going to be diving in looking for a target. Lots of damage, but not a lot of kills. And Toilet Man a little bit caught out on the Genji, able to get an orb. And they are on the point here, getting very close to that first tick. And we're going to see Anime Israel coming out to contest, holding from this cafe position, trying to build up that EMP, already at 60%. We've seen some good Sombra play earlier. Apply, going down, Toilet Man finding the first kill, make it 2. Yeah, gonna get popped out of the mech, and Zergling gonna go down. Anime Israel certainly fighting back, but already 2 ticks up for Prestige Worldwide, and there is the EMP that they were looking for. We're gonna see a nano onto Karkar on that Sombra,
Wow.
able to find a kill on the but not any other kills. Progi going down as well, though. Lots of damage from the Sombra, and we're going to see Attack Visor out from its Onyx with no Diva mech to contest with. Able to find 2 kills before going down to Red Start, who gets slept, and that's gonna be the end of that first push. Pretty long first fight there. We did see a Molten Core also being used by Fried Wiener, but 2 ticks and a little bit of change before Anime Israel is able to stabilize.
I don't know what to talk about. We had a powered up Sombra. We had a Nitz Onyx that kind of didn't get much value out of his ult after getting killed by Red Star behind him. We had the Molten Core Torb. A lot of craziness, but able to hold it. So I really got to hand it
Here
to
comes
me.
the Dragon Blade in the cafe. Killa going down. There goes Karkar as well. Transcendence coming out. Toilet Man with a 4-man Dragon Blade.
God.
What a play on the Genji. They're making
Oh my
5.
god.
And that is going to be the cap. Finally there, Zergling finishing it off with a nice 2k DPS Zen in full force here. And Prestige Worldwide is going to be gunning right for that high ground. They're going to be leaving Lucio on the payload as usual, pushing out with this aggressive positioning we've become used to seeing from them, and really just taking full control of this map here, not giving any room to Anime Israel. And there's a kill. Toilet Man finding a kill onto Apply. Primal Rage getting popped by Pierogi on the Winston. Moore and Killa both going down in Prestige, holding very far up and finding the kills to back it up as well.
You know what I'm seeing more and more of nowadays? It's this super aggressive positioning. Once you take that fight in cafe or you wipe them off the first point, the teams will usually just play super aggressive like we're seeing Prestige Worldwide do, and play it in this choke point right up at their spawn. Now, Anime Israel is doing a pretty interesting thing and funneling themselves into the saloon. Doesn't look like it's working out too well for them, as both their healers just get taken out. Killer returning with the kill onto Red Star, clearly not enough. Proggy getting the kill onto its Onyx, and Fried Wiener returning with some rockets on a Toilet Man. However, this whole time the cart has been pushing.
Yeah, but both Red Start and Toilet Man going down, that's a lot of damage down for the side of Prestige. And since that cart's been moving, the spawn advantage is now in favor of the defense of Anime Israel, but a Diva Bomb able to find Killa. Transcendence is going to nullify Apply's Dragon Blade. Fried Wiener going to go down, and it looks like those flankers, Red Start and Toilet Man, have both gotten back. Red Start with a nice 2k, Toilet Man with a 2k, making their presence felt very quickly here, and they're going to be able to cap the payload. 4 minutes to push to the end, and they're going to push out here yet again.
Yeah, and they're looking right now for the stagger onto Killa, and they get what they were looking for.
Yeah, Jim, you're talking about how the super aggressive positioning on that streets phase is so good. But we talk about how bad the Gibraltar choke points are, where there's like 2 doors on the high ground, 2 on the bottom on that second phase. There's only 3 right here, and they're on the same plane as well. So there is no high ground for you to start on for the defenders. So only 3 doors to exit.
But there comes Toilet Man with another Dragon Blade. 3 kills for the side of Make it 4. Red Star with a nice 2K right there. 4 kills for Prestige Worldwide. Gonna find that 5th right there onto Fried Wiener. And that is going to be a pretty clean fight win from Prestige Worldwide. This payload's going to keep on rolling.
Yeah, more aggressive positioning coming out from the side of Prestige Worldwide. We're seeing the D.Va and Winston taking the high ground here, but it looks like Anime is Real will be sending 5 up there, if not 6 shortly. They are able to push both tanks off, and they drop down onto the site.
Yeah, dive right onto the payload here. We're going to see attack visor coming out from Onyx, not finding anything. We're going to see Transcendent Sound Barrier, both sides using some support ults here. Jumping right onto that Zen on the high ground. He's going to go down. Effective focus fire there. But I really think a big key was the side of Anime is Real hasn't been able to find a lot of value out of their ults. They haven't been able to, we noticed it on first point, and we've noticed it throughout the payload phase. Ultimates are really one of the things that can kind of turn the momentum in times like this, and they haven't been able to find it, but able to turn the momentum anyway and push Prestige Worldwide off the cart.
Interesting you could bring that up, Cool J, because I noticed Apply on the Genji for the side of Anime is Real. He's the only one that didn't go with that group, with his team to the high ground. He stayed under the payload, and he popped the Dragon Blade, and he didn't get anything because the side of Prestige had also gone up on the high ground to fight Anime is Real. Almost, maybe Apply wasn't expecting them. They were expecting Prestige to stay on the payload, but who knows.
Red Star with a huge 2K on the pulse bomb. Toilet Man gonna go down to kill her, but Red Star finding a 3rd, going off in this fight here. Red Star going to pop Fried Wiener out of that mech, looking for the kill. Progi gonna find it, and that's going to be a pretty clean win here. They just need to clean off the staggers. It's worth noting that they did get slowed down quite a bit. Started with 4 minutes, 137 left in the time bank here, but a very fast push nonetheless from Prestige.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. You know, at the end there, the Tracer on the side of Anime is Real, I did not expect her to get caught out by that D.Va bomb, and it looks like she did. That round was over.
She was trying to time it because she recalled behind the trailer, and she was trying to time it perfectly where it'd blow up and then she'd go around the corner. But I think she mistimed it a little bit. I think it blew up a little bit later than she expected.
Yeah.
But overall, you know, the D.Va bomb with only like a couple meters left, obviously a very, very popular choice. Really zones off the point perfectly to help finish off a match. We've seen that, you know, that's pretty standard in these kind of tournaments. But yeah, like you said, Prestige Worldwide setting a pretty decent pace. To the credit of Anime is Real, able to get some decent stalls. The fights they won were very definitive. I feel, as in like it did take them a long time to, and that's what you want to do when you're on the defense. You want to make sure your team fights. You obviously want to win them, but you also want to make sure, even if you don't win them, you want them to be long to try and eat up as much time as they did. And I think that's what Anime is Real is trying to accomplish, and I think they did that for a majority of the fights. But Prestige Worldwide able to overpower them.
Yep, I totally agree with you, and it looks like there's not going to be any sort of shenanigans on the defense on this side. No Torbjorn coming out from the side of Prestige Worldwide.
All business.
Yeah, all business. Toilet Man gonna be on that Ana, surprisingly enough. Usually playing, what am I seeing, a triple support comp for defense?
Yeah, that's become pretty popular lately.
Yeah. Didn't know they would be able to pull it out in this tournament, but looks like they will be the first people in any of the Haste qualifiers to be running a triple support comp.
I think we saw it once more, but I couldn't remember what time.
Oh, Red Star getting caught out by more there. In a sticky spot, he's going to go down. That's an early pick. That's very important. Lots of damage down for this Prestige defense. Can Anime is Real capitalize? They're diving in heavily, pushing people back into the pit back here. Toilet Man and Progi both going down as well. And Anime is Real really pushing off of this advantage. It's Onyx playing well, and that should be a very quick first point cap for Anime is Real.
Oh man, Red Star, when you're the only DPS on your team, you cannot get caught out like that.
Kind of surprised at Prestige. Obviously, you don't see a lot of teams backing into that pit because it's literally a pit. There's nothing to go. At least when you get pushed back into Cafe, you can at the very least try and take some high ground or retreat back towards near your spawn. But when you get back in the pit right there, there's nowhere for you to go. So that just made Anime's Real jobs a lot easier. I don't know if that was the right choice.
And we're seeing Anime is Real taking some aggressive positioning, but so is Prestige Worldwide, pushing heavily up to contest this payload at the first doorway. Toilet Man finding a kill, but kill feed mostly blue here. Here comes a Dragon Blade, finding a lot of damage, but not finding any final blows. Nonetheless, Anime is Real able to near wipe Prestige right there, and this payload's going to move further forward, and they're going to take some aggressive positioning of their own.
That's right. Maybe a little bit more conservative than Prestige did. Only the tanks on the high ground right here. Well, here comes Atomics. Never mind.
And again, we see the side of Prestige rushing straight for the payload. I like how they're playing for time here, but still unable to find any kills so far. Well, they're always finding one kill in these fights, but not really finding enough. Anime is Real really controlling the pace of this game.
Yeah, you can find picks, but if they're not the picks that you need, then you're not going to really get anywhere. You know, Prestige Worldwide returning with some kills, but overall not finding the answers that they need to the questions being asked by Anime is Real.
And we see a pulse bomb getting put on the payload by a red start there, but not able to find any kills. Here comes a self-destruct from gonna zone people away. Krogi and red start both going down more, proving he's the DPS Zen, finding a couple kills right there. Sound Barrier Transcendence out both sides. Apply finding a kill on the Toilet Man with that Dragon Blade. Karkar gonna go down to but getting killed by Apply as he tries to bring that mech back down, and there goes the cap. 5 minutes to push to the end here for the side of Anime is Real.
So 4-man wipe right there with 5 minutes on the clock. That's not going to be easy for Prestige Worldwide to hold. You know, they did finish the map with 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock after a massive amount of stalling from the side of Anime is Real. Now it's going to be interesting to see if Prestige Worldwide can pull off the same sort of shenanigan, or will they get rolled? Looks like Prestige Worldwide is setting up for the high ground super offensively, making Anime is Real pop that Transcendence.
And they're going to jump down onto the payload here. Getting popped out of the mech and going down. Progi going down as well. That's no tanks for the side of Prestige. I imagine they're going to try and stay near the payload to make sure it gets stalled for as long as possible. It's Onyx finding a 3k on that Tracer there. Apply finishing off red start. And that's going to be Anime is Real pushing this payload ever further. Prestige Worldwide trying to play the time bank here, but they need to find some kills too.
A lot of this high ground on the second leg is just so tough because it's almost too much high ground. They saw a lot of them drop down. It's almost like a 90-degree angle that you have to shoot down when you're at that one specific spot where Prestige just lost their team fight. So we'll have to see if they can try and bring the fight to a more level area.
We see Prestige Worldwide finding 2 kills here. They find Apply and more. Toilet Man, or Apply did pull out a Dragon Blade. Toilet Man gonna pull out one of his own, able to find 1 kill before going down there. But if it takes for them to finally have spawn advantage to start getting some kills and really truly contesting this payload, I don't know. It doesn't really look good for them to be defending points for the rest of this series.
Yeah.
They are starting to stabilize. Anime is Real backing out, but still 3 minutes left. Certainly plenty of time to push this payload to the end.
Yeah, Onyx getting that pick onto Progi on that Winston is a pretty big deal, and he's still wreaking havoc in the backline, making Lucio pop that sound barrier. He's going to be trying to get a pulse bomb down, an effective one at that, but it doesn't look like he's able to find one just yet. He's hunting down Zergling in the back, is able to get the stick onto him. Wow. It looks like Prestige Worldwide are slowly trickling down. However, they do have the spawn advantage, meaning they'll be able to stall this out for as long as they can get onto the side.
Oh. And that was perfect timing. Friday
tough timing.
Getting popped right as this Diva Bomb went off. He's going to die to that. Toilet Man going to go down though. But Prestige Worldwide, as you mentioned, even though they lost a lot of members, that spawn advantage really coming in handy there.
Now you're right. That's sometimes what it takes. But like Jim Basco said, you can't get away with that all the time. And we'll just have to see. But
Ooh. A great snipe by Moore on a red start. Transcendence coming out from this defense. Toilet Man going to go down as well. That's both of the DPS characters, and there goes Shu. The Transcendence is over. Progi's going to die. We're going to see a Dragon Blade out from Apply on the Genji, able to find looking for more victims. Toilet Man ready to come out and contest his payload. Red Start's out there already. Zergling goes down. Red Start goes down. Self-destruct coming out. Toilet Man going to die. Shu and Progi both jumping onto the payload here, but the kill feed is all blue. Time is ticking down. We're getting close to having the same time as Prestige. Anime is Real is having a really strong push right here. Progi going down, going down. Payload's pushing towards the end, 2.37 meters away, and here comes the May pick. Prestige Worldwide definitely the better at stalling when it comes to these two teams.
Yeah, just remember,
Anime is Real getting so close to the end, but they just keep coming out of spawn. Prestige Worldwide, fantastic stagger right here. Self-destruct coming out, going to zone people away. Not going to find any kills, obviously, but going to stall plenty of time. And people still coming out of spawn here. Here comes the Dragon Bird, really trying to clean these people up, and here comes the May. So much stall. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Hey, Winston said self-destruct yet again. Zergling going down. We have a 6v4 on the point here as almost full force up for Prestige Worldwide on the point. There goes Progi. Pulse Bomb coming out. Getting popped out of mech. He's going to go down. Shu is on the point on that Lucio. They need to focus him down. He's going to die. And 1 minute remaining.
Oh my god. There were literally people for the side of Prestige waiting in line to stall because they didn't want more than one guy on that payload stalling at a time. You saw Red Star hiding behind the trailer. So when everyone died, it was his turn to go out and stall. And then Toilet Man on the May came. Oh, that's frustrating. For one thing. We're gonna have to check Anime's Real's keyboards to make sure they aren't smashed, because I know I'd be on tilt after that. But Prestige, hey, if that's the way they want to play this game, if that's how they want to do it, I'm not gonna say, I don't know if cheap is the right word, because you gotta use what you gotta do to win. But if that's the way they want to do it, then it works.
I think part of esports is milking every possible advantage, and we saw teams like. Well, the teams that have been dominating the meta in NA for the longest time, Rip Selfless, but also, I'm blanking. Also Rogue. Both of those teams were very well known for doing this kind of spawn camping thing and really milking as much of the time bank as possible. And so I think doing things like that, every little thing you can do to help yourself win, I think that's totally fair game.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I was trying to. That's why I said cheap isn't the right word. I'm just thinking of something, but
yeah,
it'll come to me.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. I think milking the time was a smart move. They actually ended up with 2 minutes as opposed to Anime Israel only 1 minute basically on the clock, already down to 38 seconds. They're trying to make something happen, pushing main right now. Yeah, it's going to be DMing as much as he can, and Progi on the back line is trying to make something happen. He has to definitely fall back as Apply is harassing the healers of Prestige Worldwide. It's like a disengagement before another engagement. They have 20 seconds left on the clock to try and make something happen.
Yeah, not a lot of time, and we're going to see them jumping in now, trying to make something happen. Anime is Real looking for a pick. Unfortunately, they're going to get picked. Killa going to go down there. They're going to find Progi, but Karka's going to go down. Wiener's going to go out of his mech. Apply's going to go down. Yez going to get popped out of his mech, but I think it's a bit too little too late. Prestige Worldwide already with a Transcendence built up. Toilet Man with a nice 3K to finish that off, and absolutely no time, only 33% needed for the side of Prestige.
Score 3-3.
Yeah.
Switching sides.
Go ahead, Jim.
Prestige Worldwide with 2 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. I think they'll have more success, but that is yet to be determined. They could pull out another triple support, but we know how that all went. What do you think, Sir Puff?
The Mercy pick might not be the worst. Just to try and get that res, try and play Prestige's game a little bit as far as kind of holding points and milking the time. But with 33%, that's honestly not a lot of time. So I guess that's why they're not going to pull out that Mercy. Not really, wouldn't quite be worth it. Probably wouldn't build a res up by the time it would it would be crunch time. So we'll see more instead. And there are some nano boostable targets here. Killa is probably a great choice with that Winston. Winston, obviously great nano boost target when you're trying to hold a point like this. Certainly Apply could be in there. Maybe.
No, yeah, I
Let's
definitely
see.
agree. She has a lot of good nano boostable targets. This normal 2/2/2 dive does lend itself to a lot of damage. Like, she could definitely nano tracer Genji. We might even see a boostio if she gets a little bit unlucky, but on the side of Prestige Worldwide, we're going to see Shu back on that Hanzo, trying to get the Sonic Arrow down. Going to be switching back to Lucio, and Zergling staying on Zenyatta. So it looks like a little more damage overall to Prestige Worldwide and a little more utility on the side of Anime Israel, but we'll see how it plays out. They're looking for an engagement main with trying to push the high ground. Winston diving the back line.
And there goes Moore going down first to Red Start. That could be what Prestige needs. Apply going to find a kill onto Progi though. Yeah, going to get popped out of the mech. And both teams trying to stabilize a bit here. A lot of kills found for Anime Israel. Toilet Man able to find a kill on Killa and knock Wiener out of that mech. But Anime Israel going to try and stabilize here. About a minute left. I think Prestige is going to try and group up and push while they have the advantage.
Yeah, being on the high ground as Anna has its benefits. You know, you're able to see a lot more of the field, a lot more of your teammates. But one thing it does, it exposes you. Progi really getting that kill very quickly on Moore. Glad they were able to recover.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be ticking up the timer just a little bit. They do only have 45 seconds left, roughly. Onyx getting the pick with the pulse bomb onto Progi. Apply Dragon Blading to pick up Shu. Apply demecking, and Onyx picking up Zergling. Apply and Onyx really controlling the pace of this game. 30 seconds right now for Prestige Worldwide to regroup and retry.
That's much better.
Wow, we got one team fight left.
Yeah, less than 30 seconds, and that 33% proving a bit harder to grab than they thought. But Anime Israel having a pretty good time here on this defense. Prestige Worldwide gonna try and get something going here. And here comes the Dragon Blade from Toilet Man. Red Star going down early though. Apply going to die. Killer going down. Karkar going down. Toilet Man with a 3K on the Dragon Blade. Self-destruct and a Transcendence coming out. Toilet Man gonna pop Wiener out of his bag and finding another one. 4 kills. Make it 5. Toilet Man all over the place on that Genji, and that's going to be the first map Hollywood going to Prestige.
You know, Anime Israel had 2 ults right there, Killa and Moore. So that's the Primal and the Nano, but didn't even have a chance to use it. Maybe they didn't expect Toilet Man to have his regular dragon.
Toilet Man actually,
yeah, here it is.
Yeah, dropping dangerously low. He was in the single digits for a little bit of it, but honestly, the only thing keeping him alive was that Harmony Orb, man. That's where the power of power of Zenyatta comes through, because with that Harmony Orb, he was able to stay alive even though he wasn't in the line of sight, get those healings down onto him, and then followed up with the trans. He was just nice and toasty for a good long while.
Nice and toasty.
Yeah. You know, Toilet Man just hanging out, staying alive, making use of that Dragon Blade, and getting a 5K as Toilet Man do.
As Toilet Man do.
As Toilet Man do. So, that was the first map of this best of 5 final. Going to the side of Prestige Worldwide, the second map will be Lijiang Tower.
Lijiang Tower, yeah.
Yep, as you guys all know, it is a King of the Hill map. No, Toilet Man is not Seagull.
Dude, Toilet Man's totally Seagull. Same person.
Yeah, can someone check Seagull's stream right? Is he still streaming? We need to check him right now. Title of his stream: playing in Haste tournament as someone new.
Yeah, Bird meets
pretending to be
Haste.
someone different.
Yep.
Bird meets Haste.
Yep, second map being Lijiang Tower, being King of the Hill, does lend itself to a couple different play styles, but will probably be most of the same thing. You know, dive v dive is the meta now, and whoever can execute it better usually is the winner as things go. Going into this second map, predictions were from Cool J, but you thought Prestige Worldwide would take it in 4 games, 3-1.
Yeah, I thought it would be 3-1 Prestige.
And Puffer, what was your prediction again?
I didn't really have a prediction. I just said I like Anime Israel name, and then we all just started roasting me. So I think I'll go. I'm thinking Prestige in 3.
Prestige
going
in
with
3?
Jim here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Join the gym.
I kind of cheated. Yes, I waited until the first round was over to make my prediction, but yes.
I thought I remembered you saying something about 5 games.
Well, I don't think so.
We digress. So we are going to be heading into Lijiang Tower, going in game as we speak, and yep. Look. I'm a prophet. 2-2-2 across the board. The exact same comp. Not playing any more of that Ana. He's going to be swapping over to Zenyatta, and it looks like the first fight's going to be taking place right on the point itself.
Yeah, we're going to see Prestige Worldwide taking that positioning on the point. Anime is really going to be trying to dive into them. Zergling going down, Onyxing going down. So trading out here. But Anime is real is able to take down some supports, but they're losing some of their own. And it looks like Prestige Worldwide is really starting to light up the kill feed, make it dripping red with the blood of their enemies. Alright, I already did that. But that's going to be the first cab going out to Prestige Worldwide. Able to just out-frag Anime is real. Certainly that positioning on the point helped them out.
The Zenyatta's, specifically Zergling, you know, we kind of tagged him as that DPS Zen, and he really is. We've seen some of his play, but really getting taken down early in a lot of these team fights, and that's not because he's trying to be that offensive Zen. He's kind of gave that up. He's trying to be more that defensive guy now, but he's just getting caught up in the wrong places at the wrong time.
Anime is real. Diving onto the point now, looking for some more kills, trying to turn it back, but Apply going down and more both going down as well. Red Star playing well on that Tracer. Toilet Man pulling out a Dragon Blade. We're going to see a Transcendence as well.
Whoa.
I think the Transcendence was a bit early. Apply 92% on that Dragon Blade, but that's going to be another fight win for Prestige Worldwide. 48% on the control meter for them now.
Yeah, going into this next fight, it looks like there's going to be 4 ults up on the side of Prestige Worldwide, as opposed to basically 2 on Anime is Real. More and Fried Wiener working on building up their ults, but it looks like, yeah, we'll have his Diva Bomb as well. Progi, already a very angry monkey, and the Dragon Blade coming out from Apply. Not too much is happening, though. Apply kind of wasting his Dragon Blade there, as Prestige Worldwide turn the kill feed red.
Yep.
Yep.
Bleeding red.
No, yeah, I was gonna say.
77% on the control meter now, and Prestige Worldwide looking very comfortable in their positioning here. Anime is Real. Really staggering here, trying to figure out some way that they can break through this defense.
Yeah, I know we said red with the blood of his enemies again. Sorry, Buffer.
I know we didn't really talk too much about the new patch other than a passing comment about Reaper's new relevancy, but maybe a Roadhog would perhaps help the side of Anime is Real, because their supports are just constantly getting bullied. And I think something a Roadhog protects those supports in the backline.
We're going to see Fried Wiener finding 2 kills right there. More finding a 3rd onto Red Star. Kill of Fried Wiener. Fried Wiener finding a 3K in this fight. It's Onyx going down. Wow, Fried Wiener. Wow. Fried Wiener on the Diva. All over the place. 4 kills in that last fight. And they're going to flip at 99, but we've seen Prestige do this before to Vice, letting them get the flip at 99%.
Oh, here we go with the mind games. Big push coming out from Prestige Worldwide, right on, directly onto the site. Zergling popping that trance to start this off.
More going down to Progi. We're seeing Red Star pulling out that Pulse Bomb, not able to find anything. Toilet Man, in the meantime, with a 3K on the Dragon Blade. Fried Wiener getting popped out of the mech, gonna go down to Progi, and that's going to be a quick retake from Prestige Worldwide at 99%. Overtime's gonna be triggered, but I don't think anybody's gonna make it. That's gonna be round 1 going to Prestige.
It's those mind games, man.
Like I was saying, perhaps I'm wrong, you know, like I said about the patch, Roadhog not as relevant as he used to be weeks ago. But I know Roadhog can be certainly is used to be a popular pick for that point of Lijiang. That was called the night market, right? Yeah. And maybe could have helped out Anime is Real as far as slowing down the dive or protecting their supports, because if you notice that Lucio, Karkar or more, basically the first one to die in every single engagement. So that obviously means Progi and Toilet Man and Red Star really getting back there, doing what they need to do, get those medics first. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just wish they were. I just wish that maybe anime would try and help themselves a little bit, but maybe they got something else up their sleeve.
Yeah,
We're going
maybe.
to see Red start pushing through control room, but the rest of Prestige is on the point here as Anime is Real pushing through white room, trying to find some damage here, but Prestige taking that positioning on the point, going to give them a great advantage because it puts the pressure on Anime is Real to push them out. And there comes the first kill. It's Onyx going down to Red Star. Prestige Worldwide with a 6v5 advantage, but Red Star going down as well. 5v5 now. Apply going down. Yeah, getting knocked out of the mech. Frags all over the place. A nice brawl on the point here, but Anime is Real has somehow managed to flip the positional advantage. They're now in control of the point, but they're not able to find any kills. And here comes Prestige Worldwide flooding back in, and Toilet Man with the
my
3K.
Whoa.
Those stash resets. And that's going to be the first cap going to Prestige Worldwide.
You know, he just saw an opening. He saw Kilo so low. He was just like, perfect. Shift, shift, shift. 3 kills later, Prestige Worldwide do take the first cap. 15% on the board for them. As Anime is Real, look for another engagement. Oh my
Toilet
god.
Man pulling out the Dragon Blade, able to find one
Oh my
early,
god.
make
Oh
it 2,
my
make it 3
god.
right there. Fantastic awareness. And Prime Leader going to jump off and reset. Yeah, going to jump off and try and get that mech back. Prestige Worldwide with the hold, 34% on the control meter, still ticking up.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of Genji Toilet Man. Obviously a good one. That's a good start. What kind of Toilet Man is? He's not really that kind of that backline support with the shurikens. He's not really that flanker that's always relying on dash resets. You know, he brings a little bit of everything. This game, obviously, the dash resets are insane, but he's really just doing a little bit of everything. Really being that dynamic Genji that everyone
And
likes to
here
see.
comes the Dragon Blade from Apply. More did go down earlier, and the Transcendence coming down from the side of Prestige to nullify that Dragon Blade. Dragon Blade not finding any kills. Self-Destruct not finding any either, but Karkar going down. That's no heals left for Anime is Real. Killa, Onyx both going down. Wiener getting popped out of mech. He's going to go down. 73% on the control meter for Prestige, and they are in full control now, pushing all the way out to spawn, able to find a kill onto Moore late in that fight. And Anime is Real has got to get something going here.
Yeah, I really like the way Zergling plays. He's having very good utility on his transcendences.
Oh, the pulse.
Yeah, pulse one onto Karkar to open that fight. Yeah, getting a pick onto Apply. Already not looking so good for the side of Anime is Real, and the fight has barely begun. 97%. It's ticking up and up to 100%. They are able to trigger overtime. Onyx getting a pick onto returning with the kill onto Onyx. Red Star picking off more, Killa getting Zergling, but that's gonna be it for is Anime Real. Anime is real.
Is Anime Real? I don't know.
Real
They're not
anime
showing up.
is-
Prestige Worldwide able to get the second round as well. This time 99-0, not even playing the mind games and letting them get a late cap. So
They learned from Vice. They don't even need to do it against these guys, I guess.
and Twitch chat is now thinking that Zergling's dummy. I assure you, if he is, they would not be doing so well.
Oh!
Yeah.
I just like to say that the opinions of Cool J do not reflect the opinions of Jim Basco and I. Before he says anything else.
I kind of
possibly
agree with Cool J,
incriminating.
but
Alright, well.
just kind
Yeah,
of.
puffer. Platcast.
I mean, I'm just saying, as far as. I'm not disagreeing or agreeing with Cool J's statement. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
To try and protect myself.
On both sides now, we're going to be seeing a Farah come up, but interestingly enough, on the side of Prestige Worldwide, they're not going to be running a Mercy. Toilet Man instead telling Zergling to stick to that Zenyatta, while Karkar goes to Mercy. He wasn't really finding too much utility on that Lucio.
dummy.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah. But we are seeing this first brawl come out on the point here. Killa gonna get knocked off the map, more going down. But no kills at all for the pharmacy of Anime is Real, although neither of them died. So well played by Prestige Worldwide to really just ignore that damage from the Pharah and play around it.
It's not
It's hard to
even-
do sometimes.
Yeah, and like honestly, I wouldn't even say Apply was even getting that much damage down because look at the ult charge. Toilet Man's already at 85%, while Apply is just hanging around at 44. That's no bueno.
Yeah. You're right. You gotta hand it to Car though, kind of realizing that Apply not doing so well, and then because a lot of Mercies think you just have to 24/7 farm Mercy, but Car trying to get some heals up on his team, try and give them a chance, but it's not helping.
Apply able to find a late kill onto Progi, but other than that, no kills for this Anime's real side. They're going to be pushing in knowing they have that advantage, but Progi jumping in just as they start the engage. Toilet Man with a barrage, able to find one. Red Star finding one on Killa. Apply flying around in the air here, and yet again, they didn't kill the Mercy, and this time they paid for it. 3-man res from Karkar, but he's going to go down there. No mercy for Apply. Apply flying around, able to find a kill on the Red Star, but he is very low on health, going to go down there. Pulse Pump coming out, not able to find a kill. Here's a self-destruct sound barrier, and Fried Wiener all of a sudden finds himself all alone. He's going to get popped out of the neck, and he's going to get staggered. He's going to jump right off the map. Actually, he's going to get booped off before he can jump off. 75% built up now for Prestige Worldwide, and I think they smell blood in the water.
Yeah, Toilet Man doing a good job of using the walls to his advantage. Something that you may have seen on the stream is when you're ulting on this point and you ult from the inside, nice pick coming out from Toilet Man onto Killa, but when you ult from the inside, use the walls to your advantage. People walk right into your ult as Pharah. Super useful. He's definitely making the
Here
most
comes
of it.
a barrage from Apply, not following your advice, going to use it from outside, able to find 0 kills. Fried Wiener and more both going down. Zergling did get killed. Going to get bombed.
Direct hit.
Red Star going down. Apply finding some kills on this Pharah finally. Can he find a few more is the question. Shu and Progi going down. Is this
Toilet
Prestige
Man.
going back to their old ways, or is this Anime's
Perhaps.
making some plays?
Yeah, Toilet.
Yeah, well, you saw Apply, not really some great reaction time. Saw that, popped the defensive matrix, really nullifying most of that barrage, and instead of trying to find someone else, Apply just put the rest of it in. But I think it was a decent distraction. The rest of his team was able to go through White Room, Anime's real that is, able to get through the back and try and work them off the point.
And here comes Killa with that Primal Rage, looking to make some distraction. Pulse Bomb comes down in the midst of all this chaos. Zergling did die,